Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cleminator, and this is Clem's Gaming. Tonight, I'm going to be showcasing my Infinity team in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, I'm not sponsored by Raid, and nor am I affiliated with them in any way. I just really enjoy the game. Now, I haven't been playing it that long, to be honest. I'm only 183 days in, but I've been very, very lucky with the champions that I've pulled. Um, the very first time I pulled shards, apart from the green shards, these ones here that aren't really worth anything. Um, I pulled the purple ones, and I got this guy the very first one I pulled, Solus, and I got Krisk, the Ageless, the second one I pulled. And this guy's a godsend. He's in all my teams. He has helped me progress through this game more than any other champion, hands down. Apart from maybe Kale at the very, very beginning. Now, he's in Stalwart gear, and what that does is it negates 30% of the damage taken from AoE attacks, so attacks that hit everyone. Very important to have him in that gear. Brogni. Now, this guy was a fusion, so a lot of you may have him. And I'll be doing future videos on how you can do other infinite teams without Krisk. He is a must-have, and that's because of his A2. So it increases the shields on all your champions by 30% of the damage inflicted. So if he does 100,000, sorry, 100k, he'll increase the shield by 33k. And against the clan boss, you actually have two shields on, so you'll increase it by 66k, 33 per shield, which is just really insane, like absolutely insane. Dimefo, I'll be using her. She doesn't need to be used, but I really like this girl. I only got her last week, and what she does is she'll bring block damage for every second hit of the clan boss hits up to turn 50. So for that reason, I'm going to manual her tonight, but you can put this on full auto from the very beginning and just let it run. And the only reason I will manually put this up for the first 50 hits is because I'm doing this video, so I'm watching the screen. Normally I just put it on walk away. Who we got here? Hellborn Sprite. She'll be adding a weaken onto the clan boss and increasing the duration of buffs. She increases it and so does Krisk. Very important. And Corpse, he'll be the star. Rare. He does more damage than any other person in the game in the right scenario, which is this scenario I'm about to show you now. And that's because he has a very unique A1, where his damage is equal to 30% of the shield. So he grows the shield, and then his damage grows because the shield's growing. And that makes him very easy to build. You don't have to worry about crit rate. You don't have to worry about crit damage at all. It makes no difference. You just have to worry about defense and speed. HP doesn't matter. By the time the shield comes down, you'll be getting one tap no matter how much health and defense you actually have. Defense is very important though, because the more defense you have, the less damage you'll be taking per hit, meaning your shield won't go down as quick. And he's in Stalwart gear as well. Now, I would love to have Hellborn in Stalwart gear and have everyone else in their own two-piece shield set, giving them their own second shield. But unfortunately, I don't have that gear yet. So she is in a shield set so that we have a second shield. All right, onto the run. They love to put their pop-ups, Raid Shadow Legends do. So I can 2-key Ultra Nightmare with my Geo team, but tonight I'm showcasing my Corpse team. So I'll be doing Nightmare Clan Boss. Now, the way it's set up is Corpse will only ever use his A1, so these are turned off. Hellborn, I don't want her using this move because I want her getting Weaken out as much as she can for an extra 15% damage. Now that damage won't count for Corpse, but it will for everyone else. Underpriest Brogni, he'll be using this move once and never again because 3 of these people increase the duration of buffs, so these will never come down once they're cast. Chris the Ageless, it's the same for him. He'll use this one time and he'll put increased defense by 60% on himself and increased speed by 30% on everyone else, and then he never uses it again. And Dimetha, she'll use this first and then this second. And you can have her like that. and you can do it from full auto from the beginning. But because I'm sitting here watching it, I will turn that off. And the only reason I'm doing that, mind you, to manually do it, is because after turn 50, the clan boss ignores this block damage, so it won't work. So she may as well be using this move, getting more damage out onto the clan boss. So I'll start the run, and then I'll pause the video so you don't have to watch the whole run, but I'll explain what's going on. So he's putting the defense on himself and speed on everyone else. She just increased the buff durations, and so did she, and she also put crit rate up. Now he's put the block buffs and increased the attack. Block buffs is very important against the clan boss. And he's just increased the duration of their buffs again. Now I'm not going to worry about putting her block buffs up yet, because it doesn't fall into sync till clan boss hit 3. And then from there, every hit, second hit, will be block damage for everyone. Now you'll see the crit rate will come off him here, and it will come off Brogni here too. But now Hellborn will take a turn before they do, and she'll put that crit rate back up on them. So it's never actually down when they take a hit. So now we've got to pause it. And this is where I manually put block damage up. So what you'll see is the clan boss is about to take a turn. I'll put block damage up. He'll take his turn. Okay, game. Every now and again the game seems to do that. It bugs out when I manually stop it and go from 2 to 1 times. So he hit me. You just didn't get to see the animation of him hitting me. But I'll show you next time, real. So we'll put it on times 2, because it's a bit slow otherwise. So what's happening here is, see how there's 2 shields? The clan boss, when he's hitting, is only attacking one shield, the first shield. He doesn't do damage to the other shield. So technically you can get 3 shields on everyone. And what will happen is eventually the clan boss will get the shield down because he'll be doing so much damage. And then he'll start to work on this one and that one will be gone. So then you'll manually stop it. And you'll tell Brogni to use this move, the one you tell him not to use, just to re-put that shield up again. And then this shield will go on to the end here. And it won't be getting damaged. This one will be. And you'll be regrowing this end shield. And this one will still be growing too while it's still up. So theoretically you're actually getting 3 shields. Now it's very important as well that these fall into sync with Krisk here. And the reason being is you can only have 10 buffs on a character and 10 debuffs on an enemy. So at the moment he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So we're going to put that on, and that's 10. And it's very important that that happens at that time for a reason. Because when he goes now, he uses this move, which will put another continuous heal on him. But he can't put it there because block damage is there. But if block damage wasn't there, he would put another continuous heal on himself, giving himself 10 buffs, and she'd no longer be able to put block damage on him anymore. And what that in turn would do is when it falls on a clan boss's A1 hit, this hit here, block damage will be on everyone bar Krisk, because there's no room for it. So he'll attack Krisk instead of Dimetha when it falls on that. And you don't want that because he already takes heaps of damage because he puts Ally Protect, and Ally Protect negates 50% of the damage that they're meant to take, and he takes it instead. So you don't want that happening at all. But he can't put that heal on because the buff was in the way. Yeah, block damage, sorry. Alright, so pretty much from here on in, I'll pause the video. Because this run will just work like this the whole way through. And I'll unpause it when I get to halfway and I need to put a shield back up. Alright guys, so here we are, back at turn count 70, and we're on a 59.5 mil. And Krisk's shield just came down. Now the timing worked actually perfect. So she's not doing block damage anymore because it's past turn 50, so it's not necessary. And you have to delay. If he's about to do this move when his shield goes down, and it's not Brogni's turn, it's his turn like it is now, and he's going to do that, you need to delay it by 1 turn and just use that move. And that will solve everything. And the reason for that is like I said before, if he does this move, he'll put a continuous heal on himself, which will then make it 10 buffs here. And he won't be able to then put this shield, second shield back on. And as you can see, they both actually went down the same hit. Brogni's is down as well. So here we just bang. And what we'll do here is we'll just recast the shield. So now you'll see the shield's gone on the end, here and here. So now the clan boss, when he hits, will actually be damaging this shield, not that one, and Brogni will be growing. So I'll just show you when Brogni does his move. It'll say grow shield, and it'll say it twice because there's 2 shields. I think here he's about to do it, is he? Yeah, so you watch. This is a grow shield times 2 on everyone, and that's because they have 2 shields, so he's growing the shield times 2, both shields. Now this is just crazy damage, 62 million. You only need 32 million to pass this boss and get the key, like is what's called a 1 key. So this is just absolutely crazy damage. Alright, so now her shield has just come down as well, her second shield. So we're going to put that back on her. And there we go. Now, Corpse's shield probably won't even come down. His shield lasts forever. He's just in such good gear. I've got him set up really well. Hers will eventually, even though she's in the shield set. So you'd think hers would come down first, but because I have them installed the way I've got it set up, she's just really good as well. So his shield will probably never come down, and hers will come down eventually, but this guy will die before the shield comes down. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'll come back when we're at the end of the run. I thought I'd unpause it just for a second so you can see the damage Corpse is doing. 419,000 per hit. And that'll get up even higher, up to closer to 500, maybe even more. But it's starting to get towards where his damage stays about the same. It doesn't go up that much because he's growing it, but then the damage he's doing in those hits is getting it back down again. So we'll see how much damage he does here. 430. Alright, I'll be back towards the end of the run. Alright guys, we're back. And we're getting towards the end of the run here. I'm hoping to beat my record, which is 101 million on Void, that is. If it's the green clan boss, I can get like 180 million. Because that's the good affinity for Brogni. So not quite double. And if it's the red affinity, I only get about 60 million. So we'll see. And as you can see, Corpse's first shield still hasn't even come down yet. And Brogni's about to die. He did just die. Can we break 101? 101's my best. Not looking good. It's going to be close, but I don't think we're going to get that 101 tonight. We'll find out. Who knows? Corpse might clutch us. And he's doing 440k hits still, which is good. All right, well, there we go. Oh, will we get it? We might. Oh, come on. Look at Corpse all down to 380, 100. Oh. There's the 101. He's got 2 more hits in him. Oh, hang on. She buffed him. I think. What? No, he stunned you. Oh, if you got that last hit off, it would have been 102 million. No, that's still actually my record because I, I had a 101.2 before, so I beat it by 500k. So that is my record. I would have loved to see Corpse get that last hit just to make it a clean 1.2, that's for sure. Alright, so as you can see, Incorporating's Cadaver come through with 56, over 56 million. That's just crazy. That, for a rare champion, for any champion, that's crazy. But a rare? Wow. Brogni here. Now, a lot of his damage was actually reflected, so damage dealt back, so the Demon Lords hit us, and he's reflected that damage back at him. So I think, and the Priest Brogni himself probably only did about 8 to 10 million, and the rest of that is reflected damage. And Dimethia here would have, because I manually did her and then had it turned off, she did that. But if I had it on auto, she would have only got about 600k, maybe 700k. So you do gain a little bit more if you manually do it. But as I said, if you have her on auto, you'll lose about, as I said, 700k off her damage. But if you don't put the third shield up, you'll lose about 20 million damage. All right, but when we're talking about 101 million and all you need is 39 million, it doesn't matter at all. So if most of the time I'll just put it on auto and I'll walk away, and I'm the highest damage dealer on my team, in my clan by far. Like the other guy who has an unkillable team, he can only do just under 50 million against the clan boss, and he never does it against Void. So I think he always waits till it's the color that's good for him, the affinity that's good for him, and then he does it. But he does get more than me on Ultra Nightmare. On Ultra Nightmare, I get about 40 million, and he'll get about 44. So my next video, I'll showcase me Ultra Nightmare, 2-keying that with Geomancer team. Apart from that, I just want to do a few shout outs to Stu Gaming, Scratch AK47, Hell Hades, McChan, Murder Inc., Ash. I really like Ash. He's got great energy. These are all raid YouTubers, by the way. Go give him some love. Watch his channel. And definitely my favorite is Soda Dragon. He explains things really well. He's so calm. Just the way he goes about things, I could listen to him explaining stuff all day. So go give him some love as well. And definitely one person I have to give a big shout out for this is Victor. He holds the Clan Boss world record for Ultra Nightmare here, and on green affinity, he can get around 500 million, where I can just give 40 million. So I'm assuming on this Void one here, he only gets about 300 million, 250, 300 million. But go watch that video, watch the Clan Boss world record, and just be blown away and learn from these guys. Apart from that, I will be doing more videos on how to use Infinity teams not just against the clan boss, and how you can actually make your own Affinity team using a starter champ and free farmable rares. Now, granted, it's not going to be as strong, but there's still a lot you can do with that team. All right, thank you for watching, and you guys have a lovely day or night wherever you guys are in the world. Take care.